Good morning, good afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. Today we're working on session 2 of unnamed forest painting. Still getting to that part. 16 by 20 acrylic, and this is going to be the beginning of the 4th hour working on this one. And last time we were painting, pretty much got the top half done. I'm gonna probably highlight some parts of the branches because the light isn't just coming through the leaves hitting leaves, it's hitting parts of the branches too. I think that's something I could pretty easily leave out, but since I'm noticing it, I kind of feel like I want to see a little bit of that, a little bit of dappled light hitting branches here and there. So just getting the palettes from yesterday out. That has not entered, new website giveaway is still going through May 28th, and the sign up link is scrolling below. I'm going to use our medium, actually medium to small depending on how you look at it. We're using Stanley for this. Don't think I want it to be quite that light. dirty it is right in here. You can see in the reference photo that there's like a, I don't know what to call this, a light area of dirt that kind of indents, doesn't have a lot of root mass in it, where the erosion has kind of like made a light fluffy divot. This one's a root, and then there's some dirt that kind of goes up this way. I'm going to follow along with the reference kind of closely, besides the fact that it's condensed, it's not as long as the photo. Just to keep myself on track. I am going to go back and add some sun rays and do a glaze up on the top. I am waiting for the branch detailing to dry first. So I'm working down here in the meantime while that's drying. Making a lot of sketchy lines to kind of show the texture of the dirt. It's a big snaggle of roots. Yeah. This was we went on the Medicine Buddha Trail in, I don't know if that's considered Soquel or Aptos. But it's like, as the bird flies, it's probably less than a half a mile away from here. And it's pretty over there. This is from last Thursday. This looks like there's like some mud rocks here. It is, yes. If there were, that whole area was good places to catch them. I add more water just in case that tone is a little bit off. That's fine. The more water I add to this, the more transparent it will be when it dries, which kind of helps out. I'll rotate the brush as I go to get some different shapes out of this. Out of bill. I'm going to go ahead and add this color over here just to tie it in. You'll see how transparent that's going to be. It'll be pretty subtle. These little mud rocks themselves are pretty subtle too. Let this root be kind of subtle. Okay, now I feel like I can start to do the other roots. I'm gonna lay them in with all the same color, kind of like sketch them out and make sure they're in the right spots, and then I'll go over and detail the ones I feel like need some detailing. Looks like only the main roots have like a reddish tone to them, and everything else is kind of like this this color that we just pulled out a second ago, which is the burnt raw. It's not burnt, it's raw sienna. So I've raw sienna out, it kind of works its way into a redwood brown and then goes into a dark, more muted black brown. I wonder if I should move back up to the top while the bottom is drying. I think we might just do that. So I'm gonna get the brush that I use for doing glazes. It's a really soft, round brush. Synthetic. Kind of feels like the tip of a dog's tail or something. Like that. So to make the glaze, I'm not gonna need a whole bunch. I got my clear medium here. That right there is an official measurement. A medium brush tip's worth. And then I'm gonna do a couple sprays of water, and I'm gonna use zinc white and probably 3 drops. This is the golden liquid zinc white. So that's what it looks like right now. Here's our clear medium. Now what's important here, since we're using really scientific measurements, is to test it out on something else first. Make sure it's really, really well mixed. What do I have that I can just... Oh, this is cotton. Oh, this is pretty light. Add one more drip of white. Better off to start out lighter. Much better to think that it's a little too light and then be able to add layers. So this is why I like to use tape as a guide, because it helps me keep track of which way the light's going. So this ray I'm going to paint in, and then I'm going to take the tape right off and then going to keep on glazing. This is pretty much the only one. That I want to do. It's safe to say we can do one more drip of titanium white on there. Very touch and go. Dries pretty quick, so I think we're up to like 6 drops of white now. subtle, but you know, it's working. May not be able to see this on stream. 5,000 layers of glaze. I don't know if you can tell, but the rocks have now dried and almost dried, and they are subtle. They do look like mud rocks, so success. Just gotta make sure to watch this glaze, because as you apply it, it does have a lot of water in it, so it may run, and you gotta make sure it does not drip anywhere. I mean, you know, you'd always go for that look. That's totally fine. Next time I put some clouds in the sky, just even though it's subtle, I think it would just add like a little bit more. Only to those that are paying attention, of course. It'd be subtle, very subtle. Glaze is still drying. We might have to switch and then come back to do any more layers of that. So, I'm just gonna put that brush here. Now, what were we using? So we're going to use this sharp watercolor brush for the roots. Sketch in the roots. Yeah, that glaze will need like maybe, not very long, maybe 5 minutes of dry time. Because I'm going to be able to do like some stylish lines. gonna leave the big reddish roots till the end. There's a painting that I want to do in the not too distant future that is a cypress tree kind of hanging off a cliff that has a similar vibe to it. And I took that picture as well. I guess I'm kind of drawn to this eroded cliff kind of thing. So maybe there will be more of these. Because, you know, once we get done with the forest, the only other option to go is going to be back to the sea. No, I'm kidding. It's not the only option. As this is drying, I can kind of see where to add a little bit more paint. I like that you're going to be able to like see shapes in these roots. It's kind of fun. Digging what was going on with that, so I'm going to kind of blend it out. If you make a decision fast enough, you can kind of take it back a little bit. Undo, undo. Okay. be my favorite one so far. It's going to be hard to keep on topping these over and over again. Like, I felt like the second one definitely topped the first one, but that's not surprising, right? Getting better at things. But the third one topping the second one. There's that glaze again. Gotta be careful because it does dry really fast. I don't want to just like let it sit forever. Painted. Perfect. Just gonna leave that just like that. Oh. There. Great. And then just use the rest of this layer as dirt. Have the most light coming through, overlapping them onto the sky, the branches, and the foliage. Just making sure that there's no trips. Look like ethereal, like there's a glow. The degree of variation in color that's hard to mix like that. Hard to do in any other way. Okay. That brush goes in the water. That guy gets put aside. Roots. I don't know if I even want to put a fern in. There's like, in the reference photo, there's like a fern right around here. And I'm not sure. I mean, there's a little bit of green stuff here and there, so maybe I'll put that green stuff in first, and then I'll see how I feel about it. But I like these roots that just come out of the shadows completely, seemingly out of nowhere. Yes, exactly. Well, that's the whole forest bathing without leaving the house. That's the whole point of this series. I suppose I could have also called it forest bathing, but I know that that term is also called forest therapy, and I kind of liked that one better, or at least I gravitated more towards that. So this painting of... This is the third one. The third forest therapy painting. Painting called maybe Roots Unbound? Unbound Roots? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to be called yet. Bathing, yeah, nakedness. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, you can be bathed in light, bathed in... I don't know. Oops. As long as it gets the point across. Forest streakers. You say forest streakers, I think ticks immediately. Like, that's the first thing that comes to mind. Terrifying. There's still people keeping the streaking alive. Except for now there's like little streak zones. I painted a streak zone, void of streakers, but I guess Panther Beach is a big streak zone. I had no idea when I was painting it. cool. Like, I feel like this whole zone could be done if I wanted it to be. But I gotta add these, the big roots. And I can do that now. Decisions. Kind of just goes down into the abyss. Stray too far away from the colors that are in the tree. Okay. There we go. Dark in these areas that it's like it's fading into the darkness there. No big deal. doing right now is I'm washing off my brush between strokes, wiping it off on a paper towel, and then I'm kind of like blending back over that brush stroke. I guess this is how you would blend if you were painting with gouache or something. I don't know. I don't know enough about gouache to even be able to. The reason why this is okay to break down all the glue in the acrylic paint is because we varnish over the final thing. So take that, naysayers. As long as it stays put long enough to get the varnish on it, it's fine. Now we're talking. Okey-dokey. Those are the main roots. Now I'm going to add a couple lighter ones over the top of those big ones. Like I say, you should add some of that texture on the other big ones coming down, because it's present here also. Video clip. Almost forgot to do a video clip. Back to these lighter ones that kind of stick out of the mud a little bit. Now I'm kind of excited to add the little green things. Oh no. Okay, I don't want to highlight them after a certain point because I don't want to like draw your eye off the painting there. those are roots just coming straight out of the dirt. Kind of wish I had a little bit of mud rock right in there, but that'll be quite a bit lighter. Cool. Like the rocks a lot more than I thought I was going to, gotta say. Centipede freeway system, yes. Oh, I'm digging it. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do more roots in my future. I am gonna put some green stuff in. I like how my signature ends up being, like, after all these different versions of my signature, I am happiest with that. I signed the whole thing on the back, of course. The whole name. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use Stanley. Stanley for the greenery here. For anybody that's interested in what that means, I have a material list on my website. Start to name the brushes that have come into more popular rotation also. That's more of a blue-green. These are clovers. I'm just going to put them all down in the same color. I'm going to highlight the ones that make sense. And I used a lot of water and I'm keeping them really vague. Fern not to fern. Fern. When in doubt, fern it out. This fern's catching light in the reference photo. Let's see what we can do. See if all the fern training. The hard part with the fern though, like what I was saying the other day, is where to simplify and where to not simplify is the challenge, and I don't want my fern looking bushy. When I say bushy, I mean like hairy instead of defined. So like, you know, simplify too much, I get a bushy fern or a blocky fern, and I don't want it either. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to paint it all in a dark green. It's pretty darn transparent. And what I've noticed about these ferns is they like disappear into the dirt. So that's my biggest, most helpful observation. Okay, now to bring that light out. Light out of that fern. It's yellow-white. Might need more yellow. Need more cadmium yellow-white, she. After I get the fern done, then I'm gonna do the Facebook Live. Not the personal Facebook Live that was an accident last week. Whoops. Accident. I don't have that many people on the personal Facebook. No big deal. That actually like use it and stuff. Okay, here we go. Okay, I understand the value on that is so different from the rest of it. Don't worry, it'll get adjusted. Okay, and then there's a little bit of light on this one. And it's funny because there is a different kind of light shining on that one, but I don't know if I want to do that because I don't want to bring the eye down there necessarily. Maybe just a little bit. It's like a white light instead of a green light because the frond is old. Well, that particular frond is old, so the white, I'm sorry, the light shining on it shows as white instead of like bright green like all the other fronds. Like highlighting the other fronds that don't have light on them. It's giving them dimension. So some of the little individual deals are like more shaded than others. Yeah, I think that's more successful than any other fern attempt. And yeah, when you look at the fern, like, look at it in the reference photo, like, really, really get in there. Like, it disappears into the ground. It just disappears right in the shadow. Like, there's no connecting point. You can't see any of that. Yeah, so it's just one of those, paint what you see, not what you think. That's a really good example of that. Paint what you see, not what you think. I added some of the white frond highlight up here also to kind of like pull it together because I felt like just putting it down there would be weird and kind of disconnecting. And I also feel like there should be a piece of fern kind of over in this area, like right in here in particular. So I'm just going to add it. There we go. I like that. It disappears into the ground, just like I was talking about. What I could do if I was being really thorough is I could add some even darker patches of ground, like right immediately underneath where the fern goes. Let's see. Don't experiment too much, maybe just like a little. Hand painted, hand painted. Can't do that with oil paint. Disappear fern. Yeah, what I was noticing in my fern study, which I felt like it was a very important thing to do, especially in hindsight, is I felt like my fern was bushy, and I felt like it was too connected at the central point, so it looked like a firework. And the values were good, but the structure felt like a fake fern you would buy at a craft store. That had to be in like a bouquet or something. Okay, the shadow underneath the fern was a good call. Made it more grounded, if you will. Some fronds. I am done quite a bit early on this one. That's okay. I gotta say I really enjoyed the entire thing, and I felt like I took my time. I did not feel like I was rushing at all, because we're not doing that anymore. Calm down the highlight on that one little guy. Calm down there, buddy. You're not that bright. Okay, yeah, I like that fern there because it kind of like points up. This one points up. The light looks good on it. That, you know, I'm down. That's cool. I might add a little bit more texture right in here because I feel like your eyes kind of pulled in that direction as you're going up the painting. Might add a little bit more highlights kind of like on this journey. But overall, I'm really happy with the texture and where the plants ended up going. timing. Oh man, that multitasking. Tell you what, on fire. So I've been wanting to experiment with this like Facebook Live for a while, and I don't know how stable it is or anything. I completely do not know. So if we click on publish and we say live video, turn the phone around, camera around, and then we just show it. Guess I have to add a description. I'm sure I can edit this at the end. Hello, Facebook. I want to share a little something. I'm finishing up this painting right now. I am currently live on Twitch, and this is a 16 by 20 acrylic painting, and it's part of the Forest Therapy series. It's number 3 in the series, and I'm just doing some detail work in this root medley, if you will. Got a lot of texture down here, just added some ferns, added some clover. I've been working on that sunburst behind those 2 trees. This painting was painted from a reference photo I took a week ago on a local hike, so this is a local scene. And I might disclose where you can see such a tree in the description of the Instagram post later on and on my website. Here's a close-up of what's going on down here. So I'm not quite done yet. What I'm gonna do, I was just talking about it, is the journey that I want you to take is kind of like up this direction and towards the light, right? That's the journey that I want you to take, kind of like, and then hopefully maybe circle back. But I'm gonna highlight a little bit more of the roots here and do a little bit more ground texture, maybe some subtle ground texture down in this area. So that is what is left to do. Just wanted to share an update. This will be done today, and then it will be part of the June shop update. So if you would like to be notified of when paintings are released onto my shop, go ahead and go to my website, learosart.net, and sign up for the newsletter, and that will get you all the notifications you need. You can also follow me on social media. There's always that. All right, thanks so much. Okay, hopefully that was all I need to do on that. I guess I save it and I share it. Boom. Okay, the only roots that I'm going to give any more highlights are going to be the ones that go on this path. Multitasking. Alright. And this will be the last one of these that I have to do. Cool. And this video is going to be neat, man. I tell you what. Okay. It's like you can either press it with your finger or you can rinse off your brush and kind of go back over it to lighten up. There we go. I just only wanted to lighten it up on that one side. All right, and then I want to add some texture, a little bit of the light rocks and maybe some darker ones right in that spot. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do my Instagram live as I'm painting, because now I'm not even going by the reference photo anymore. It's all a journey that we're on together. Gotta get like way out. Holy cow. Good afternoon, Instagram. I just want to share a painting I'm finishing up, third in the Forest Therapy series, and it is 16 by 20 acrylic painting. It's going to be in the June shop date. Shop date? Yes, shop update. I want to let you know what I'm doing here right now. I am just adding a little bit more ground detail to this area right here. I think I'm going to add some lighter rocks and some darker rocks because I want your eye to kind of take this journey up the painting to the ray of light. I've been working a lot on sunbeams in this series of paintings, so they're present here as well. I'm also working a lot with the play between light and dark. So this one might be my new favorite. I'm really digging it. This is the reference photo that is currently displayed on stream. Was taken last weekend, and I feel like this painting really does capture the light and texture that was going on in the trees on that day. So I'm super excited about that. Also, our fern studying paid off. A lot of things were observed when painting ferns, and I think that finally it's coming together. So that is exciting as well. And I can get a little bit closer up for you. Here we go. Just so that you can get a nice close-up view. Now there's a little bit of glare from the lamp, which is unfortunate, but there will be nice photos of this at some point soon. There's the rays of light as they come through the tree. If you would like any notification of when this painting will go on sale, you can just keep an eye on social media, or a more reliable way would be to join my newsletter. Friendly reminder, I'm still running that giveaway for the Vernal Falls reproduction, limited edition, and that link is in my bio. Alright, thanks so much. You have a day. It says you can earn money for going live by earning badges. I have no idea what that means. It's really, really something. And then my question is, how does that show up on your profile? I don't know a thing about it. Well, all we can do is keep on trying, and then I could probably stand to do a little bit of Googling at some point soon. Okay. Throw little rocks. See, I can't do this part without getting like really close, so I couldn't exactly do that while holding my cell phone. We're not going to compromise the integrity of the art. Too wormy. No, that's okay. Good. Just want some varying, just some more texture right here. Looks like if you were to walk up to this tree any closer, you would go up in this area right here. You know, it was going to be hard to beat out the previous painting as far as new favorite in this series anyway. I'm surprised. Darken that area up a bit. Little rocks kind of like throughout the thing. hello. Your favorite? Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking so too. Like the beach one that we did, the Pastel Skies series, that was nice, but I felt like since it was 8 by 10, I feel like it could have been bigger. We're gonna have to revisit skies bigger, is what I'm saying. And I have plans for that in the future. But as far as all-time favorite, yeah, this series now has 3 paintings in it, and yeah, it's definitely up there. Favorite? I have such a hard time picking out favorites. And man, just wait until you get to see this one close up. It's so much better than just on the stream. I'm just adding some little things here and there. And then I'm gonna finish up for today, actually. We're done like way early. It's amazing. Hi, family. No. Almost, though. Forest therapy, man. Do you want to say hi? You can come say hi. Here. Sit right here. Okay, now it's that one. Thank you. Thank you, Tyler. Something about the deep woods speaks to a lot of people. And, you know, if we're doing a good job, then this will pull off a little bit of that. Tell you what I do dig a lot about this one. It's the roots. I dig the roots. Yeah, the forest healing vibes. That's what I'm thinking. You prefer the darker imagery and gothic style? Series not dark, but the light being the focus gives it a dark feeling. Yes. Yes. It does make sense. There is no light without the dark side. So. I think there's a quote in my little Bob Ross book about it. Hold on. I will find it. This is a really cute thing that somebody at work dropped off to me. We put some dark in only so our light will show. You have to have dark in order to show light. And that's from, we can just leave that quote up, that's from Bob. The earthy is true. Well, you're a Taurus, so you're like double down on the earthy, on digging the earthy. You're in Aries. Right on. But do you know like your moon sign? It's your sun sign. I'm no expert. I just like have a light to intermediate amount of knowledge on that stuff because it's so much to memorize. It's a lot. Yeah, if you know what time you were born and the geographical location, you could really easily look it up online. So your sun sign is kind of like how you present to the world. That's like how you want to be represented, I guess. And then your moon sign is like how you feel about a lot of things, and I think your work ethic is in your moon sign, and then there's a couple other things. But your feelings are in there, and that's a big one. Yeah, I mean, it's fun. It's fun to know that stuff. Yeah, it should be on, like, your birth certificate. She'll probably remember, though. I still forget when I was born, but I definitely do not forget when my son was born. It's like something that kind of sticks with you. So today is the last official Twitch stream that we have for this week, but I'm thinking while I'm running my giveaway, I might do some like little speed paintings here and there, just to kind of like be present. So who knows, maybe I'll like rotate platforms. I don't know, we'll see. Eyes are kind of like darting around the painting to see what I could do. It's gonna get a varnish, so like the difference in sheen between where the, what is that called? The difference in sheen between where we applied the, I'm just gonna say sun rays because I can't remember what it's called right now in this moment. The glaze, is gonna be taken away by the varnish. It's all gonna be the same sheen. So, no worries on that. I know you were worried. Yay! Yeah, me too. So I got quite a few entries from the beginning of the giveaway, and I'm hoping to get some more interest, you know, because there's nothing that will get people signed up for a newsletter like a good giveaway. So I guess what the marketing folks told me is that it's kind of like the new website giveaway is to figure out what your current social media following, like how interested they are in your work, you know? So it's kind of to validate who's already here. So my job in the next like 7 days or 8 days or whatever it is to make sure that everybody is at least informed of that. And I'm going to give a chance to everybody that's already on my newsletter, which honestly, it's only like 20 people. I'm going to give them a chance to enter by tagging me on social media. Not tagging me, but tagging 3 other people. So that newsletter goes out today. Speaking of on the auto message that gets sent, I don't know, spot for information is showing up something like users should insert item here. I think I know what you're talking about, and I saw it, and I think I fixed it. The auto message that gets sent out. Yes, yes. The part that I think you're referring to, I fixed it on the first day, thank God, it was like, you know, we'll announce the winner of this contest, and then it's like brackets. Insert when your contest is going to end here, or whatever. Yeah, I forgot to fill that in, so I did fill that in. So you know it's going to be like the 29th of May. Yes, yes. I fixed it. I fixed, like, there was another goofy thing too that I fixed also. So hopefully I was just fixing it for people that I already know. It's good. Because it's more embarrassing when it's like strangers. They're like, what's going on here? Is this a scam? Yep, it's done. There's nothing else that can be done here. This is like done. Done dizzle. Feel totally satisfied. Done a half an hour early. Amazing. I'm glad. Well, thank you. I do appreciate you telling me, because there's going to be a time where I don't notice. I mean, I didn't notice right away, so there's that. There's so many details. It's like hard to catch everything. Wow, it really does, like in the image, it really does feel like there's light coming from, it almost looks like a glare. It looks like there's light coming from behind the tree. I'm really excited about that. Keep an eye out for like some speed paints, and there'll be like studies of what we're going to be painting in the future. So maybe something that I need to figure out is painting rocks under reflecting water. So rocks on the bottom of a pond where the water is reflecting the sky. So that's going to be something. You're very welcome. I I enjoy being here and being accessible and sharing the process. And I can't wait to do the little lessons too. I think that's going to be a blast. I think that's going to be really fun. So, fall though on that. That'll be fall. Okay, let's go see. Ooh, at least now I can kind of like take the microphone over to this side of the room, which is nice. And post that update. Let's see who is on at this time. Well, let's see. The ding dong? Let's see, anybody have any recommendations in particular? There's Brittany. I haven't said hi to Brittany in like a while. A while. Sure, why not? Okay. Brittany's art vibes. There it is. Alright, let's go say hi to Brittany.